You may have seen the headlines. Zoos across the country are vaccinating their animals. 18 gorillas in Atlanta have reportedly shown symptoms of COVID-19, with concerns for the rest of the zoo's primate population, and all 9 of the big cats at the National Zoo in Washington, D.C. have also tested positive for COVID-19. So what does this mean, and can COVID-19 affect our furry friends that we have at home? Well, here to stop our imaginations from running wild, is exotic animal veterinarian, Dr. Kelsey Chapman. Thank you so much for joining the show, Dr. Chapman.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us what's going on, and I guess the zoos need to vaccinate the animals, right?
Yeah, so we know that COVID-19 is a zoonotic disease, and what that means is it can transmit between people and animals. And to just give you a list of some of the animals that have tested positive for COVID, some cats, some dogs, and you just listed a few, some gorillas, lions, and tigers. But the amount of cases is so low. So you can go on the USDA website. You can look up the numbers. It's about at 230 right now, 230, which is so low compared to people. And the disease in these species seems to be quite mild. Now, there is a vaccine that has been developed, and it's been developed for animals. So it's not the same vaccine that people are getting. And it's supposed to add that extra level of protection for those species that may be vulnerable to getting COVID.
You mentioned that the number of positive pets is low, but is the number low because you're not testing a lot, or is the number low because you're testing a lot, but they're just coming back negative?
Whenever there's something that's a concern in an animal, we will test for it. And if it's a concern for COVID, a test can be done for sure. I haven't seen anything that I've been worried about in my practice, and I see ferrets, and they are susceptible to getting COVID. So in zoos, all those animals in there are super valuable. A lot of them are being used for conservation. So if there's any sign of disease in them, those vets are going to test for whatever disease is necessary. And people have been at home with their pets, for a long time during COVID. And they've gotten new pets, and we just haven't seen that number spike up, and we haven't seen that concern. So I'm happy about that.
Well, that was the big question, Dr. Chapman, and I think you basically answered it. Should people worry about COVID and their furry friends at home, i.e. their dogs and cats, their pets?
The advice I give people is always going to be the same. If you're sick, practice good hygiene. I'm sure you guys and the doctors tell people that all the time. So don't worry about your pets with COVID at home. The numbers are incredibly low. The risk is super low. If you have any worries with your pets, don't hesitate to call your veterinarian. They know a lot, and they're there to help.
And you're not recommending routine vaccinations for our home pets?
No, we're not doing that at this point. One, there doesn't seem to be the need for it because these pets, one, don't seem to test positive, don't seem to get COVID as much as humans do. And the disease, whenever it has been reported, has been very small. So if anything changes, we'd be on top of it, but it doesn't seem like it's a necessity at this time.
Well, thanks so much, Dr. Chapman. You've got a very cool job, and I can tell you are very good at it.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Keep up the good work.